Hi, I'm Casey Galley over here at Pure Ink Fury, and word on the street is that you people have some questions about piercings, and hopefully I'm going to be able to give you some answers. So on that note, let's take a look at this week's questions. My piercer told me my belly piercing would be healed in 4 to 6 weeks, but it has been 11 weeks since I have had it done, and it doesn't seem to be healed. What is going on? So 4 to 6 months, nope. 4 to 6 weeks is not really enough time for a belly button to actually heal. It is normal for a belly button to take anywhere from 6 to 9 months, or maybe even longer, depending on a number of factors, including but not limited to your state of health, whether or not you're on medications, your aftercare procedure. So your belly button piercing could be in a perfectly normal state of healing. No need to panic. You just aren't healed yet. I feel like a lot of girls really like to get their belly buttons pierced at the beginning of the summer, which is not necessarily the best time because of such a long healing process, and it kind of impedes on your summer fun, like swimming, because you shouldn't be swimming with a fresh piercing. Not in chlorinated pools or in natural bodies of water, because in the pools and such, you're fighting chlorine and harsh chemicals that are very drying, and in natural bodies of water, there's a lot of microbial life that you want to avoid. So that's what I've got to say about that. My nipples have very little definition. They are pretty flat. So to gain some definition, I had them pierced. This was 3 months ago, and I believe they are rejecting. I can see the bar of the jewelry through my skin, and there is very little tissue between the entrance and exit of the piercing. Help. It sounds to me like your piercings are indeed rejecting, and this could be one of two or both things that I'm going to presume occurred. It's hard for me to really tell because I can't see what's going on, but your piercer may have not included enough tissue in the piercing, so your piercing might not be deep enough, and they also could have used improperly sized and gauged jewelry. So if there's not enough flesh in a piercing, it will have a tendency to kind of grow out, or if you use a gauge jewelry that's too small, like a 16 gauge would be too small for a nipple piercing because it's really fine, so it's going to want to just kind of, it's not enough for your flesh to grip onto. It's not like a solid anchor, so that fine bar is going to want to kind of almost cut through your skin like string through a cheese.
No. No, man. Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
So to me, it sounds like it could be a combination of those two factors. A 14 gauge is a typical size gauge for a nipple piercing, and when you go below that, you're kind of, well, you're gonna run into problems. And some people can start off with larger gauges if you're anatomically suited for that. And so I think that's what's happening to you. And I recommend that you remove your piercings and let them heal for a good few months. And if you want to give it a go again, go to somebody that is going to do them properly. Okay, so I look forward to hearing more of your questions. You can submit them to casey@pureinkfury.com, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Over and out.